Hey everyone, this is John. Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel, The 5 Minute Research. So for this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the what, the how of action research. So as we know, okay, being educator, every day we're being faced with lots of challenges from absenteeism of our students. Okay, we do have low performance in spite of all the programs. So very good with the advent of action research. Now, teachers, even the students and educators are now empowered to be problem solver on their own authority with on their own jurisdiction. So for this time, okay, as we know, it's mandated by the law according to the DepEd as a mandate. We have to undertake national research and studies as a basis for vital policies for economic development. So it's mandated, okay, even by the department. So because of that, we do have a series of department orders. We do have from DO 43, series of 2015, the funding through the Burr Fund. And we do have the 16, 2017, the research management guidelines. So from that, okay, those are the orders which can define an action research. So when we're speaking of action research, it's the process. It's a process, a scientific process, a systematic process of inquiry to improve educational practices or resolve problems in classrooms and schools. So because of this, it's a scientific process. Teachers are now empowered to solve those kind of problems and challenges with their jurisdiction. So within the classroom, for example, so they can solve their own problems. And that's empowering, to our educators. But for me, having accumulated those researchers, we will be the problem solvers. So we'll be the source of solutions instead of chatting and clamoring for asking for solutions. So solutions will emanate from our end, and we have to act. Not only think, but we have to act. Okay, for a change to come. All right. Okay, so that's an action research. So why we are doing this? As we know, everyone has a capacity to be a hero. So can you imagine that? Okay, being an educator, doing the action research, we can solve the problem. Okay, in the four corner of our classrooms, and that's empowering. That's being superhero, of course. And this is a chance for us to be heard, by our officials, through conferences and publishing it internationally in all sorts of platforms. As we know, we being educators, that's our goal. Our goal is to cascade, to inform the greatest audience, the greatest public, so that they would know what are our findings. And that is, I think, empowering. So those are the reasons why we are doing research. Another one is, for a typical public school teacher, if we maximize it, we can have a total of 35% of maximizing all the points for under our performance. So those are some of the reasons that we have to do. All right. Actually, our students especially in the public school, we do have lots of problems in there, and we do have lots of mainstream data, and those data we can use, especially in the public school. We can utilize it, so that we can because these are rich data. When we're speaking of rich data, these are mainstream data, so we can use this. These are generalizable data, so we can generalize for a particular kind of phenomenon. So those are the reasons why we are doing research. And of course, if we are doing that, as I can relate, I've been through lots of educational settings when I've been to Australia and witness the educational system in there. I have also witnessed the classroom setup in Vietnam, in Southeast Asia, and comparing those situations, okay, of their students, of their learners here in the Philippines, actually and basically we're facing a sort of kind of the same problems, even though they are developed countries and okay, we are developing yet. Okay, but something in common, okay, we are facing almost the same problem in terms of absenteeism, in terms of performance of the students, and okay, very timely that the educators in the Philippines, we do have, okay, those information, and we can solve, okay, this kind of problems by learning from them. And that's, I think, okay, empowering.